What's up everyone, Stoeman here. Welcome to another episode. I'm super excited to show you today's lineup of NFT artists. So on today's episode, we've asked 20 NFT artists, in your opinion, what is the one mistake NFT artists should avoid when getting started and why? Let's see what they had to say. So before we get started, don't forget to like and comment on the video. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe to the channel. If you'd like to see more pieces of art from the artist or contact the artist, their information will be in the description below. And if you'd like to read a short bio of the artist, that information will be in the comment section below. Now let's get started. Two Poodles. Two Poodles says, mistake someone new to NFTs should avoid. Don't fall for the scammers. When you get into NFT Twitter, you will invariably be contacted by people claiming to work for obscure companies, looking for someone to make their NFTs, design their shirts, etc., claiming they saw your work, loved it, and want to dump money your way. All you need to do is follow a link they post where you will download materials related to the project in a zip file or sometimes, even more hilariously, on an exe file. Once it is opened, a virus injects your machine, stealing your private keys, and then it's bye-bye to all your crypto. Lots of young artists that had never worked professionally and don't know how a real company would behave have fallen for this and lost everything. Don't be another statistic. Someone from a real company would have a website with a real company address, and more than one person working there that can be contacted. Say yes to Zoom calls, etc. Never download zip files from anyone you are not 1000% secure is who they say they are. Stay safe out there, puppies. Amazing piece. Keep up the amazing job. AJKF. AJKF says, one mistake new artists make is not focusing on the art. At the end of the day, it's an art business, and that's the only thing that will stay in long term. The second is not pricing your NFTs correctly and overpricing everything. If your work is overpriced, then collectors won't even take you seriously. Cool collection. Can't wait to see what you come up with next. alBinosis. alBinosis says, the one mistake most new NFT artists like me should avoid when getting started is that they mint too many of the same NFTs. Every NFT must have value, and new buyers will feel special when it is limited. The artist itself also should give 100% commitment to each NFT mint created and know what the buyers are interested in and go for. This is why albinos offer only 10 NFTs in every series collection created. The Samurai is the first collection. Great collection. Keep up the amazing job. BonesTM.eth. BonesTM.eth says, one mistake NFT artists should always avoid when getting started is comparison. Always try not to compare yourself to other NFT artists that have been in the NFT world for a long while, or NFT artists that are making sales. One thing that should be understood by all NFT artists is to be in the NFT world to connect with other artists first, and after then you would definitely get sales. Connecting with other artists allows you to tell more about your artwork, and you honestly might see your collectors through that medium. If you make comparisons between you and other NFT artists at your starting point in the world of NFTs, you are not doing yourself any good because this would get you nowhere as an artist. Great work. Can't wait to see what you come up with next. Danitta Push. Danitta Push says, my answer is not a mistake, but a recommendation. A novice artist must understand that the NFT sphere is not organized like the physical world of art. It has its own laws. Firstly, the most useful thing you can do for yourself before showing your art is to write a strategy for how you will move in the world of NFT. Show your roadmap to everyone. It will attract friends and allies to you. Gradually build your community every day, and when you realize that you are in the flow, you must act. Show your art to the whole world like if you were performing in a stadium and it's a grand celebration. Great collection. Keep up the great work. EpiffaniesNFT. EpiffaniesNFT says, In my opinion, the one mistake new NFT artists should avoid is copying the style of others. When you do that, you are indistinguishable from the crowd. You've got to develop and have a unique style that is entirely you. Your uniqueness is what sets you apart and makes you recognizable anywhere, anytime. Great collection. Keep up the great work. Eyes World. Eyes World says, I would tell the people who are going or want to enter this NFT world that before entering, they should be very well informed about everything so that they can see that this is not easy. And also that if they are careless, they can even get swindled. Great collection. Keep up the great work. FarmPros. FarmPros says, I think it's important to have beautiful details and a use case to bring value now and in the future to the NFT. That is why I have given my use case inside a metaverse called Ruffy World, and mine are only available on Luber.com, which also has an iOS app and Android app. Great collection. Keep up the great work. Gil Ortiz. Gil Ortiz says, new artists like me should avoid falsifying other people's art and should be creative and sincere when selling art. Otherwise, they are capsizing a market that must be genuine and not false copies, since the genuine value of dollars should have the original, does not replicate it of art. Great collection. Keep up the great work. I'm just clowning 97 NFTs. I'm just clowning 97 NFTs says, well, I notice a lot of new NFT artists like to beg collectors and other NFT artists to buy their work. In my opinion, it's a bad idea because, well, for one thing, it's not very professional, and second, it's extremely annoying and hard to work with. Let collectors buy your work on their own. If they like it, they will buy it. Always be respectful to your NFT community. Great collection. Keep up the great work. KANT. KANT says, NFT artists should avoid being anonymous. Because if a collector who wants to invest into an NFT artist's work, they would want to know whom are they buying, where the artist is from, what is their art journey, and most importantly, are they real artists or fake? By sharing social media links to sites which has artists' professional biodata and earlier works would do good and help a collector to do their research on artists. It will allow them to be confident while collecting and make the process of buying faster. Cool collection. Keep up the great work. Otherside Mutant Apes. Otherside Mutant Apes says, the mistake new NFT artists should avoid is that they shouldn't waste their time on something that has no backstory. NFTs is not just about making art, it's about what that art you have made expresses. There should be some deep meaning, a story in what you are making that will help you succeed better. Great collection. Keep up the amazing job. Placetimer. Placetimer says, one mistake to avoid is to take everything as you hear it first. Seek more knowledge. Guidelines are there for a reason, and it's important to understand them or you'll never know how to break them. Going beyond is better than going bigger. Great collection. Can't wait to see what you come up with next. KazaqArtFamily. KazaqArtFamily says, the biggest mistake is high expectations. Success does not come immediately. Never give up. Also, beginners should avoid dubious deals. Sell your art only on platforms where they are. Sales will come. Do not rush into pursuit of money. And here's some additional tips. First, eliminate emotions. FOMO will make you lose money. Number 2, take profits often. Almost all projects eventually go to. Number 3, don't waste money on NFT tools. There are many free tools like Dune Analytics that are better than paid tools. Number 4, spend more time developing skills than monitoring prices. Number 5, make offers before I click buy now. Every 0.1 ETH counts. Number 6, before you buy, always ask yourself, why will this project be valuable in 6 months? Number 7, never copy influencer deals. Celebrity is not 100% success. Number 8, airdrops are overpriced. They only weaken the collection. Number 9. Twitter is the best place to build a community. Number 10. Don't check your portfolio too often. Number 11. The best idea comes from walks. Number 12. Invest part of your profits in stablecoin, stocks, and savings. Number 13. Nobody actually sweeps the floor. Ignore these tweets. Number 14. The roadmap doesn't mean anything. It's just marketing. Great collection. Keep up the great job. Raji. Raji says, new NFT artists shouldn't be too desperate on selling their items quickly, because most of the new artists have fallen into the hands of scammers out there. Patience and consistency is the only key in making it in the NFT market. I could remember a few months ago, I tutored new people on NFTs, and the majority of them were too desperate to sell quickly, and they fell right into the hands of scammers. Those scammers offered them some amount in exchange for the collection, and they agreed. Instead of doing the transaction on the marketplace, they agreed on one-on-one transactions, and they lost all their NFTs without receiving any payment. I will use this medium to advise new artists not to do desperate deals and to always do any transaction via the marketplace they're using for their NFTs. Amazing collection. Keep up the amazing job. Sauleha. Sauleha says, I myself am a new artist still in the learning phase, but I would suggest to all of the new NFT artists to always select the longest time frame for every NFT, which is 6 months, in order to get a good price for your work, because this will give the collector some time to research and compare with other similar pieces to make sure they are getting the quality and at the right price. Great collection. Keep up the great work. Headiez. Headiez says, in my opinion, giving a sense of title to your collection by allowing the audience to promote your work for you. That's where the creativity and unique aspect of your art should come in, and people will share, like, and retweet your work if it stands out, rather than tagging or deem as disturbing or desperate, even if that wasn't your intention. Cool collection. Can't wait to see what you come up with next. SuperbOwls. SuperbOwls says, the biggest mistake an artist can make is that they think people who buy NFTs buy it for the appreciation of the art itself. In real life, that holds mostly true. In my opinion, in Web3, that at best is 50-50. The mistake is made because in real life, art is showcased and admired and seen. In Web3, it's mostly put away in a file folder that isn't. While yes, you can hang your NFT art up in a variety of ways, no one hangs everything they buy, and almost everyone would be happy to sell at the right price. Just remember who your audience is and not to confuse the two. Great collection. Keep up the great work. UntoldMinder. UntoldMinder says, my opinion about the mistakes new NFT artists should avoid is, you have listed your NFTs on the incorrect marketplace. This happens quite frequently. Many NFT creators are unwilling to invest some time in determining which marketplace is best for creating and listing their NFTs. Because it is the largest, many beginners will use the OpenSea platform for their NFTs. However, this is a big mistake because your target audience might not hang out there. You must conduct research to determine which NFT marketplace your target audience is most likely to use. Investigate the community of the various marketplaces and how responsive they are. Great collection. Keep up the great job. WowCowsNfts. WowCowsNfts says, one of the mistakes to avoid as a new NFT artist is the temptation of promising NFT utility that will be difficult to deliver to the holder of your NFTs. It is better to be modest about your offerings and stick to it. This will prevent rug pulls in the future. The NFT space is new and innovative, and there is so much future possibilities for the Web3, which includes the NFTs. Great collection. Keep up the amazing job. Well, That's it for today. Thank you so much for watching the whole way through. If you liked the video, don't forget to smash the like button and comment on the video. And as always, please subscribe to the channel. If you'd like to be featured in the next episode, just DM me on Twitter. The instructions are in the description below. A huge thank you to all the NFT artists for their submissions on today's episode. We'll see you next week. Until then, keep on creating.